30 photos of early 20th century Native American masks brought to life in color. Navajo person wearing a mask made out of leather with basket cap and fur ruff. Masks were and still are made by Native Americans using a variety of materials, from leather to spruce. Sizyatl, one of the main dancers in the Kagul's winter dance ceremonies. The mask is a double-headed serpent. Person wearing ceremonial mask of the Nulamala, figures who impersonated fools and were known for their devotion to filth and disorder. A Navajo man wearing a ceremonial mask with feathers and fur or spruce branches, forming a wreath around the shoulders. The mask he wears is for a healing ceremony called Yebikai. A Kwakiutl person wearing an oversized mask and hands representing a forest spirit known as Nulamkalaka, which translates to bringer of confusion. Individual masks are passed between generations within a family and acquire special meaning over time. This native woman wears a fringed chilkat blanket, a hamatsa neck ring, and a mask representing a deceased relative who was a shaman. Dancer dressed as Pakuzalul or the man of the ground embodiment. The character is a representation of a wild man of the woods. 3 natives, Tonanili, Tobadziskini, and Nayanezgani, in ceremonial dress. Traditional masks are still made by native artists using modern tools and materials. Navajo man in ceremonial dress representing the Yebikai god Zahabalzi. Navajo man wearing a mask of Hastbad, a benevolent female deity. The Navajo commonly use their traditional masks for special ceremonies like healing and rainmaking. A Cupid Eskimo wearing a headdress adorned with feathers and a wooden bird head. Kwakiutl dancers dressed in masks and costumes during the winter ceremony. The tribal chief is on the far left holding a speaker's staff. Navajo dressed in outfit and mask of Yebikai, the beggar, which is distinct by the use of spruce branches. Navajo man decked in hemlock. He wears a mask of a clown associated with the mischievous rain god Tonanili, which loosely translates to water sprinkler. Traditional masks and bodysuits have been part of Native American culture for centuries. A native child dressed in a traditional mask of the Cowichan tribe of Vancouver, which today is still the largest First Nation group on Vancouver Island. Kachina dancers of the Hopi tribe in Arizona. The masks used in Hopi traditional ceremonies went through a dispute in recent years when the tribe tried to reclaim a handful of these sacred objects that were being auctioned off to private collectors. Native American man wearing dark leather mask and fur ruff. His nude torso is painted with colorful splotches. Photo circa 1904. A person wearing the mask of Tsunaqualo, a mythical being used during the winter dance of the Kagul tribe. Koskimo person wearing full-body fur garment, oversized gloves, and a mask of Hami, which means dangerous thing for a Numlam ceremony. Edward S. Curtis often asked natives to recreate their ceremonies wearing traditional garb so he could capture them on camera. In Kwakiutl mythology, the raven has the ability to transform itself into a man. This figure represents the raven in its human form. A Kwakiutl man wearing a mask depicting a loon on top of a man's head to facilitate the loon changing into the form of a man. A ceremonial mask of the Nunavak people of Alaska. In ancient times, masks were made to sell or trade for goods needed to survive. Male Tesuk buffalo dancers who are accompanied by the buffalo girl, who is fully clothed in native costume and has a pair of small horns on the head during the dance. Masks hold great significance for Native Americans. They are sacred objects used to connect with the spirit world, storytelling, and dance.